Hello, today I just wanted to do a quick review on some Barry M glitter nail polishes that I picked up in Superdrug recently. I thought they looked really pretty and I thought they would suit a mermaid or unicorn theme quite well, especially these two on the end. I have used them, I just wanted to show you how they work. This one is the one that I'm slightly disappointed with. It looks really pretty in the bottle, and it's got an iridescent sort of bluish look to it. And I put it on my own nails last night over just a white base, and there's just a bit of yellow in there that doesn't come across in the bottle. And I wasn't expecting it to come across with this strange yellow base. If you compare it to my other nails that just have a white base on it behind that stamp print, it does look slightly odd. So I wanted to try this. I didn't want to try this swatch it over another white base because I can see how that turns out. So I actually wanted to try this for you today over just a couple of different colours to see if it changes it at all or if it goes over nicer over something other than white. These two I've already swatched and they're so beautiful. This one particular, I won't be doing another swatch for you, but I will show you what it looks like. This is only 2 coats just with painting straight from the nail varnish bottle. I didn't use the sponge or anything like that, and it's just really opaque, really pretty. It's got a bit of a holographic glitter in there, and I think it'd be really perfect coming into sort of the party season. So I won't do another swatch to show you what that's like, but I will swatch this one for you just over a plain base and this one over 2 different colours. I'll do this one first, and I've got a blue and a pink base that I'm going to try them on. I thought the blue would be quite interesting to try it if it does have a yellow base, because it might go a bit green. That was what it looks like over a blue base. It definitely has changed the colour of the base a little bit. I think it would be difficult to do an accent with this particular glitter because it definitely has that slight yellow base, as you can see on my thumb, and it does. The blue that I've used is this Model Zone Hypergel blue, and it is different. You can see that it's slightly changed the colour. It looks a little bit more turquoise, a bit more greenish, because of that yellow base, which I do find strange, and as I said, a bit disappointing, because I don't think anyone would buy this, wanting a yellowy base. It's actually coming across a little bit more yellow on camera than it is in person. In person, it looks very much more blue and sort of purple iridescent rather than yellow. So I'd say it would work well. It looks very pretty over this blue. I think it would work well as a topper, but I think you'd have to do all of your nails the same, because it would look very different, the colour. So I'll just try it over this pink as well. So the first thing I'm noticing over the pink is I'm noticing that purple and blue iridescent a bit more than I have either on my own nails or with the blue underneath. With the pink, it's so pretty. and I'm not sure if I can really tell that there's that yellow base under it with the pink. Potentially it's, you know, it might have changed the colour a little bit, but actually it looks pretty good. So it looks really, really nice with the pink. One thing about this polish I've noticed is it is quite thick. It's not a very thin glitter base, which is fine. It doesn't need to be thin. It surprised me that it was so thick. It's quite gloopy actually. So I don't think it's really one to build up with a sponge, because it does have that sort of gloopy texture. I think the thinner ones often look better with sponges. So I'm just going to put those to one side anyway, while we go on to the next one, which is this beautiful greeny blue that, as I said, I thought would be so good for mermaid style nails. It's so gorgeous. I was really, really looking, you know, forward to trying it when I picked it up. So I'm just going to put it straight over this plain base. I'm just going to paint it on. So as you can see, this does have a clear base to it. You can see even on the brush that there's a clear base to it, where I'll show you this one that does have a purple base to it. So it looks very much, very, very different, and it covers very, very well without having to use a sponge. But I think with this one, we'll just have to use a sponge to build up that glitter a bit more and build up that blue colour. So I'll just wait for that to dry. Right, it's just dried a bit, so I'm going to just use a makeup sponge and dab that on to the nail. And if we've not used this trick before, it's only because the sponge soaks up a lot of that clear base, so all you're left with is the beautiful glitter, and you can really, really build it up. And you can see it goes quite quickly. But already it's looking so much more opaque. And sometimes you do need to do this a few times. Just to get to where you want it to be. Okay, so that's good enough. It's not perfect, but if you were doing it on your own nails, you could go a little bit more. But overall, I think you can sort of see how beautiful that colour is. So the light in here is not amazing. It's quite harsh. But hopefully you can see that it's absolutely stunning colour. It's very sort of greeny actually in person, and not, you know, more so than in the bottle. So I'll just get them all out. So those are the two with the white iridescent, the green and the purple. Overall, I would say this one's my favourite. I think the way that it goes on is so gorgeous, and as I said, this was only 2 coats, just swatched straight on. I didn't sponge it on or anything like that. And it's got the beautiful holographic glitter. I love it so much. I think a full set of nails with this colour will be so beautiful. I think I would probably say this is my least favourite of the 3, just for the reason about the sort of the yellow base. And actually, you know, I'm saying it's yellow based, and it is. You can see it very well on camera, and that's only because the light is shining directly on it. But sort of in real life when the night light's not on it, it doesn't look as bad as this. If it looked as bad as this, I probably would have taken it off already. But it won't stay on for too long. But I think overall, as I said, you know, this is my least favourite of the three. I think you can get better sort of iridescent glitters than this one. I'd probably give it a skip if I were you. But this one is lovely as well. Although it's not my favourite, it certainly isn't. It's not a bad glitter. I think I'll definitely get use out of this, as I said, for maybe some mermaid nails. I think that'll look really, really, really pretty. And again, I think it will look really nice as we're approaching Christmas too. So I hope you enjoyed this video reviewing these 3 glitter nail polishes from Barry M. I'll link the names of them down below if you're interested. Thank you. Bye.